Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Sometimes Off by One by Elytron. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Alright, so every row, column, and 3x3 box have to have the numbers 1 to 9, ones and ones only. Every box is either a normal box or an off by one box. In normal boxes, so each box, in normal boxes, cages sum up to the number in the top left. And digits separated by a V and X sum up to their Roman numeral value. Okay. In off by one boxes, the cages or the cage sums and the XV sums must be off by one, meaning they are one less or one more. Okay. Cages and VXs do not span multiple boxes. Good to know. And the grid is partially covered in fog. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. No guessing is required as usual. Well, I love a fog puzzle, and this one seems to have a very nice twist. Let's see if we can work our way through it. So that's the only part we see. There are two V's and one X, and a cage 11 that's apparently is made up of three cells. It can't be, well, it can be more. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably can be more, because this could go there and this could go there. Yeah, maybe, but at least three. Right, so how do we go about that one? Well, let's assume it's a normal box. So both of these would be 5, and we'll be using the 1, 2, 3, 4 completely. Right. Okay, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 6, 7, 8, 9. That should work. What about this cage? Well, if we use up 1, 2, 3, 4, then the minimum we still have is 5 and 6. And 5 and 6 are already 11. So this is never going to work. This can't be correct. This can't be a normal box. Okay, so it's not a normal box. It's so off by one box. All right. And then off by one boxes, these could be 4 or 6, right? Not good. I mean, they have to be one or the other. They can't be 5. That's what it is. And this has to sum up to 10 or 12. Okay. So how would that work? Because they can't both be 4. That's easy, because 4 is 1, 3. You can't have two 1, 3s. But one could be 4 and one could be 6, or both could be 6. If one is 4, then that's 1, 3. The other one has to be 2, 4 to make up the 6. But we end up with the same problem, right? Because we used 1, 2, 3, 4 again. And then we have 5 and 6. No, that could work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is 1, 3, and this is the 2, 4. This is 1, and then we can have 5 and 6, and this would be 12. That should work. Okay. So that is possible. And this would be 3, this would be 7. Okay. Would it work if it was... Would it work if that was... Well, hold on. Well, yeah, 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. That would work. Okay. Would it work if both of these were 6s? That's something to know. If both of these are 6, then we'd have 1, 5 and 2, 4 somewhere. Okay. And we'd have the 3. So that would be an option. So if the 3 was here, say 3 and 2 and 6, no, not 6, 3 and 2 and 7, for instance. Okay, we wouldn't have the 5. So that's something. We could have the 5 if this is 5 1, and then no, we need the 3, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Right. 3 2 and 7 works, for instance. That shouldn't be a problem. If this is 2, this would be 4, and this would be 6. Okay, that's weird. We do have too many options then, don't we? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? 1 5 2 4. This would be 2 4. 4 6, fine, and the 2 would be with 3 and 7. 3 and 7, yeah. 3 7 and 2 is 12. That would work, and both of these would be 6. That would work too. Okay, and 1 3 and 2 4. So this would be 4, which is fine, and this would be 6, which is fine. 1 3. Yeah, this. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. In both cases, I've made those 10, and that's not correct. Okay, that's going to be difficult to keep track of. Well, difficult for me. Right. So let's go through that again. 1 3 2 4. This would be 1. This would 1 3 would be 4. 2 4 would be 6. Both correct. 1 3, and then here we're going to need the 5 and 6, right? Because if it's 1, we need 11. We can't have 9 to get to 10, but 11 12, that works. But then we had 1 3, and this has to be 9 or 11, so it can't be 9, but it can easily be in 11. 3 and 8. Okay, right. And the other solution that we were 1 5 6 2 4 is 6. The 2 would require the 3 and the 7 to become 12. Okay, and this is 4. 4 can have the 5. No, that the 5 we've already used. And then 4 to get to 11 would require 7, but we've used the 7. Okay, maybe that one doesn't work. Maybe it is 1 4 and 1 6. But let's give it another shot. What could this be? If this is one of those is 1 5 and the other is 2 4, what could this be to make it work? Well, if it's 1, we need maximum of 9. 9 is not possible. Well, yeah, 3 and 6. 3 and 6. That should work too. Okay. So let's try that again. 1 4. 1 5 and 2 4. Okay, and 1 here would have 3 and 6. Okay, or 3 and 8. Both work, right? Because 3 and 8 would be 11 plus 1 is, yeah, that would work. And then we'd have 1 and 5, and then 5 would need either 4, that's not possible to be to 9, but 6 would possible, because then we'd use the 1 8, right? But that means in both cases, whether this is a 1 3 or a 1 5, this is a 1. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, right. But now we know we've used the 4 somewhere, because this is either 1 5 2 4 or 1 3 2 4. So this is 2 4, actually, we know that for sure. So this has to be 6, right? Yeah. And 6, this has to be 9 or 11. 9 would require a 3, that's possible, or 11 would require a 5. But if this is 3, what is that? Okay, this can be 9. 9, that, I mean, it can be 9, but we've already used everything to make a 9, so it can't, we don't have enough digits to make a 9. So this has to be 10. 10 plus, no, it has to be 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. And 11, what could we have? Well, we could have 3 and 8, or nothing else, right? It's only 3 and 8. Or am I missing something? No, it's 3 and 8. Okay. How did it work in both ways then, Laz? Hold on. When I said that this could be... Oh yeah, okay. This could be 3, but this couldn't be 6 then. Now that we know that this is 6, this has to be 3 and 8. Okay, that makes sense. So this becomes a 5. And these are 7 and 9. How do I continue from here? Oh, I see. Right, it has to be this V. Oh wow, that's... If this is correct, this is quite clever. Only by seeing half of V we're going to be able to continue. Well, let's see. All right, so if this is a normal box, so this would be 5. Can we have that? Well, we can't have 1 and 4, but we can have 2 and 3. This would be 8 and this would be 4. Yeah, that's fine. Right, could it be an off by 1 box? Then can this be... Well, this can't be 4 because the 1 is already gone. But can this be 6? Can this be 6? Oh, it can't be 6. Oh, wow. This is quite satisfactory. That's really nice. Well, you can't have 1 and 5 because of this 1. But you can't have 2 and 4 either because it would break this cell. So this has to be 2 and 3. And this is a normal box. Okay, so this becomes an 8. If the logic is correct, it is. And this becomes a 4 and this becomes a 2. Okay. That's still didn't... Oh, well, alright. Apologies. There is the 3. Yeah, that now it makes sense. Okay, what about this one now? Ooh. 20, 18, and 7. Ah, I see. Well, 20 plus 18 is 38, plus 7 is 45. So this is either an off by 1, or these have to go all the way to here. So all of them will have to be 3. Because the sum of all the digits in a box 1 to 9 is 45. Right, is that possible? Well, the 20 can definitely be 3. The 18 can definitely be 3. The 7? The 7 can't, because the 3 digits to get to a 7 is 1, 2, and 4. And we've already used the 2 and 4. So, right. So this is an off by 1 box. And what does that tell us? So this is definitely no. This is either an 8 or a 6. But it certainly can't be 3 digits in any case, right? Because even if it's 6, that's 1, 2, 3. We've already used the 2. And if it's 8, 8 is 1, 2, 5. We've used the 2. Or 1, 3, 4, and we've used the 4. So this is 2 digits. Okay. What could it be though? 2, 5 is gone. 4, 3 is gone. So this is 1, 6. How's that helpful? Oh no. This could be 8 as well, right? And if it's 8, it's either 3, 5 or... Okay, we don't know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Not gonna pencil mark all the possibilities, it's gonna be too much. Okay, how do we know if it's 8 or 6? Good question. Okay, what could this be? Or that, for that matter. Well, this has to be at least 3, right? Because the minimum it's 19, and 19 can't be the sum of 2 digits. So this is a minimum of 3. Well, we can't have 8, we can't have 6, and we can't have 9 and 7. So what could it be if it's 3? Well, let's say we use the 9. Then it would be 9 plus 5 plus 4, but that's 18. So that's not possible. Of course, it's going to be worse if we use the 7. So we're going to have to use the 9 and the 7 if it's 3. Right. So this has to go this way. Since it's not possible with 3. Okay. which means that this one is stops here, which gives us what that is. This is a 9, 8. Correct? Yeah. This is a 9, 8. Because it has to be, it can't be 19 anymore, because you can't have 19 with 2. It has to be 17, so this is a 9, 8. Does that work? Because now we can't use the 7 here. Right, but I see. We're gonna have to use one of those high ones, I think, and this has to be the 6, right? Because now we have 7 here that we can use already, we said that. And then we can't use the 9, so it's 7, 5, and 4. That's 16. Okay, that's too much maybe. So 7, say 5 and 3, that's 15, and then the 6 would be 21. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. Does anything else work though? If we can't use the 6, does that work? Well, otherwise the 6 would be here, for instance. 7, 5, and 4 is 16. 16, to get to 21 we need a 5. That's not possible. But to go to 19, yeah, would be the 3. And the 3 is not possible either. Okay, so you can't do it without the 6. Okay, that's good to know. It's because of this 3 here. Or can we just, maybe we can. Let's hold on. 5, 3, and 7 here. 5, 3, and 7 is 15. 15 and 4. Oh yeah, it does work. I'm just being obtuse. Just put the 4 here, but then we need the 6, and the 6 has to be here, and it's 6 and that doesn't work. Okay, because the 6 requires a 2, and that doesn't work. Okay, then we have to put the 6 here. What are we left for with a 1? 1 and what? Because we've used 7, 5, 4, 3. So 1 and 2, no, the 2 has to be somewhere here too. Okay, well, that would have been easier to calculate, wouldn't it? The 2 is somewhere here in this. Okay. So we're left with 19 or 17. Okay. So without the 6, we wouldn't get to 17, because 9 plus 7 is 16 is the maximum. So we do need the 6. Okay. So the 2 is somewhere here, and this is a 6. Yeah, that's easier. Okay. 0 is very easy. It has to be 1. We can't have minus 1. Right. Okay. So this is, there's a 7 here, and there is a 2. That's obligatory. So now we have 9 plus 6 is 15. 15, so it's either a 4. Oh no, it's not either. 4 is obligatory. Okay, 4, so 11, 13, 19, that's correct. And then what are we left with here? A 5 and a 3, which luckily work. Right, and this one should resolve that, right? Well, first, now that we have a 7 here, this would have to be a 9, correct? And this is a 7. And what could this be? Well, it's either a 9, which is not possible, or 11, which is possible by 3 and 8. So this is 3, this is 8. Okay, so far so good. Oof, is this going to resolve anything, or is it this? Is this a V or an X? That's a V, right? That's a V, yes. Okay, a V. Can this be a normal V? So this would be 5. Yeah, with 1, 4. 1, 4 should be okay, right? Yeah. Could it be 4? Yes, 1 3, that should still work. Okay, could it be 6? Yeah, I don't see why not. 1 5 would work, but as well 2 4. Okay, that's not here then. Right, is it here? 6. Well, this can't be. No, I was going to say something stupid. I was going to say it can't be 3, but it can be 3. It just goes like this. Then we would have 1 2 6, 1 2 3. We'll put the 2 here, and this would be 1 3. Okay. Well, actually, we can pencil mark all of this box. This could help. So this is 6, 8, and 9. No, this didn't help. Okay, let's continue. I'll go through my thoughts afterwards. But right, what are we missing here? 2, 4, and 7. And here, well, 1, 3, and 5. Oh, does everything work? What I was thinking about first when I got those, I said, oh, so this is 15. Well, okay, maybe it can't be 3, but it can be 3, because 6 plus 8 plus 2, it can't even be that. But I was thinking, oh, right, so this could be 9 and 6, this would be 15, but it could be as well 8 and 6, and this would be 14. So this, right, so do we know that there's definitely a 6 here? Yes, because 9 and 8 is 17, and that's already too much. So this is not a 6. But we could even have 8, 6, and 2, which is confusing. Right, what about this? What? Oh, hold on. If this is 8, 6, and 2, this is 16, which means that this is an off by 1 box. But we can't have off by 1 here, right? Not with this one gone. Okay, so at least we can get rid of that possibility, because it's not possible. This is gone, and this would be 6 or an 8. And if we add them all, then they're 9, which is even worse. So that's not possible. Okay. What about if this is 14 and we're still off by 1? What could this be? Yeah, this still doesn't work, does it? This still doesn't work. Because this would have to be 5 or 7. And how do we get 5 and 7? 5 is not possible with 2, that's obvious, and 7 would require 3 because it's not possible by 2, but to make 7 with 3 you need 1, 2, and 4, and that's not possible. Okay, so this is actually 6, but we don't know if it's 6 with 2 digits or 3 digits. What we know for sure is this is a 9 and 6 now, right? Because there's no way of making 15 otherwise. Okay, so this becomes an 8. Correct, very good. Oh, and we know now that this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, excellent. Not a 5, and here's the 5 here. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. And now this has to fix something for us. Yeah. Oh, that's so weird. It does. Because now we do have 2 V's. And what are the possibilities? Well, the possibilities are these boxes are either both of them normal boxes. One is a normal box and one is a off by 1 box. It doesn't matter which. Or both are off by 1. Well, at first glance we can note directly that they can't both be normal boxes, because then you'd need 1 4 and 2 3 in either of those, and this would break this 2 3. All right, what about if one is normal and one is let's start by that one. Okay, so we still need a 1 4 and 1, right? So what could the other one be? Well, the other one could be either a 1 3, not possible because you've used the 1 4, or it's a 6 and then it's a 2 4. That doesn't work because we've used the 1 4, or a 1 5. It doesn't work because we've used the 1 4. Right, so it has to be, both of them have to be off by 1. So what would that mean? Well, it would mean that if one of them is 4 and the other is 6, then we'd have the same problem. One is 1 3, so the other one has to be 2 4, and we've used the 2 and 3. So they both have to be 6 to spare the 3, and that would be, so both of these would be either 1 5 or 2 4, and they're both off by 1, and this becomes a 3, and this is a 2. Okay, now we have more to go on, and we know that this is a normal box. So what is this? Well, 1 9, right? That's the only possibility. Okay, 1 9. So this has to be 4 5 6, right? There's no other way now. So if we don't have the 4, 5 6 is already 11, and that's it. It has to be 4 5 6. I don't know why I said we don't have to have the 4. The fact that 4 5 6 is already just 15 is good enough, which gives us here 7 and 8. Okay, that's resolved. This is an 8 and this is a 7. Okay, and what are we missing here? Well, we're missing the 6 and the 9, so this has to be a 6. Good, and this has to be a 9. Even better, though I don't like this. Too much empty space. Okay, this couldn't be 5. Let's fix that. So this couldn't be 1. This can't be 2, so this can't be 4, and this can't be 5, so this can't be 1. Okay. Did that solve anything? Not really. Okay. There were no negative constraints, right? There's no all vx's were given or something. No, I don't think so. No. So what am I supposed to do now? Work on this one? Okay. All right, we're gonna have to have 25. Well, actually, we're gonna have to have 24 or 26 without the 9. Okay, so it can't even be just 3. It has to be 4, right? Because if it's 3, well, we can't have 26 with 3. That's obvious. But if it was 24, then we needed the 9, because that's 7, 8, and 9. So this has to be all those 4. And what does that mean? What does that mean? Is it easier if we do this the other way around? Because we know that this is 6. This is 6 and this is 9, so that's 15. 15, so we're left with 30. So if this is 24, this would be 6. If this is 26, this would be 4. 4 is 1 3, that's okay. And if this is 6, this is 24. 24, then this would be 6. What could it be? Apologies. I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's right. This would be then 1 5, so this would be 2 4. I don't see a problem with that, do you? Okay, but this is either a 1 3 or 1 5. That's what we get out of that, right? Okay, this couldn't be 3, this couldn't be 1. Right, so we have a 7 and an 8 here, and a 6. This is not a 6, this is not an 8, and this is, right, So this makes sense, right? Because this is 21, right? Am I correct? This is 21. And then if we add a 5, this would be 26. If we add a 3, this would be... Oh, right, so this is 1. Okay. All right, that's... Yeah. Wow, I mean, that was self-evident, right? When I said this is either a 1, 3 or 1, 5, and there is no 1 here. Okay, so this is a 1. Right, but we don't know if this is 3 or 5 yet. Okay, this might help. This might help. What could this be? We have a 3 or a 5 to add here. Oh, both are possible, right? Because this has to be a 9 or an 11. Well, can't have the 7 here. That's maybe a good place to start, right? 7 plus 3 is 10, not possible. 7 plus 5 is 12, not possible. Okay, so there's no 7 here. Well, let's just put the 5s and the 3s just to... Right. Ah. So this has to be a 5 and a 6. Is that what we're saying? No, it doesn't. 6 and... It's either a 5 and a 6 or a 3 and a 6. But the 5 and the 6 are the other way around. So there's definitely a 6 here. Okay? So this is not a 6. And this is a 6. Okay? This is not an 8 either. Right. So this is 7, 8, and this is 7, 8. And it's whatever we don't use here ends up here. Right. Now we know that this is not a 1, 5, right? So this is a 5 and this is a 1. Thankfully it worked. This is a 1 and this is a 9. Okay. So far so good. The 6 resolved this. Okay. Is that it? We need to be able to go further. This is not good enough. What am I missing? They both works, right? 9 plus 15 is 24, or 11 plus 15 is 26. That both work. Of course, both would work. So what am I missing? What am I missing? I'm not sure. Anything I can say about these? Not really. Oh, no, yeah. Of course, there's a 5 here, so we can't use the 5. Turns out that, yes, there is something I can say about this. This is a 5. Right. So, 8. Can this be 3? No, because if it's 3, we need a 1. No, hold on. Because this could be a 9. We don't know if this is real or normal box or off by 1. And 9, unfortunately, can be 2, 3, 4, which would work. Alright, so let's first think this is 8. Okay, 8 can't be 3. Because no matter how we put it, this would be 1 with something, and we can't use 1 because of these ones, just in case. If it's 2, this would be, well, can't be 1, 7, can't be 2, 6, and can't be 3, 5. So this is not possible. Well, all right. Okay, so this is an off by 1. Okay, so this is either a 7 or a 9. 7 could be 3, 4, so that's fine. Okay, so this is either a 10 or a 12. How's that helping? Okay, let's have a look at this. We know that it's an off by 1. So this is either a 9, 7, so this would be 16, or what, 19? How could it be 19? Not 19, 18. How could it be 18? Well, it can't be 18, right? Actually, it can be 18. Well, there's definitely a 9 here somewhere, right? And there's definitely a 2. And then whatever is missing from 7 and 8. So if this is 11 plus 8, that would be 11 plus 8 is too much. If this is 11 plus 7, then this would be 18, and that would work. But as well what? This could be just 9 plus 7. Oh, but in any case the 7 is here, right? Because this is either 16 and it's 9 plus 7, or it's 18 and it's 9 plus 7 plus 2. Right, so this is an 8. Okay, and here we have a 7, which didn't fix anything. Okay, what are we missing here? 3, 4, and 8. What do you know? It's not useful. Well, except this is a 7, but that's, we already knew. Not a 7 anymore. No. I was wondering. No, we don't know where is what in any case. Because this could be 9, 7, 2, for instance, or it could be 7, 9, or it could be 2, 7, or 9, and 7 or 9. That's okay. So I do have to look at these. Which I didn't want to, but okay. Right. This could be still 2, 3, 4, and we'd have the 7 here. All right. We could even have 2, 3, 4 going somewhere else, right? Yeah. Okay. So what do we know? We don't know anything really. Okay, what about this 11? What about this 11? Well, we know what we have here. Let's pencil mark them and see. 1, 6, and 8, right? And we know this is an off by 1, right? But we can't have the 8 and the 6 here. So there's definitely a 1, right? 8 and 6 is already 14, too much. So this is not a 1, right? And we can't go 1, 6, 8 for the same reason. So this is going here. Oh, that's useful. This means that this is 2, 3, 4, like this. Is there any other way? Oh yeah, there is another way. This could be 7 and 2, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right, so if this is 1, 6, that's 7, and to get to 10 or 12 you'd need 3, that doesn't work, and 12 is 5, that would work. So 1, 6, 5 is 12, alright. And if this is 1, 8, this is already 9. Oh, right. This doesn't work with 1. But 3, 9, and 3 doesn't work either, does it? To get to 12. If this is 9, we can't use a 1 again to get to 10. Fine. And to get to 12, you need a 3. And the 3 is already used. So this is a 5 and this is an 8. Okay. That's easy. And it turned out to be 7 and 2. Jeez. Alright. This is not a 4. So this is a 2. This is a 4. This is a 2. And this is a 7. Right. And this is a 3. Oh, this is not a 3. Oh, ships. What did I do? Oh, this could be 7 too. Oh. Trying to keep track of everything and still failing miserably. Right. Let's just put them in and not pretend that I can do that in my head. This could be 3 and 4, which is not a problem. Okay, what are we still missing though here? Wow, 7 as well, and 9. Well, we definitely need the 9. that's too much. Okay, how am I going to 9? 9 could be with a 2, but we don't need the 9 here. Okay, what could this be then? If it's not 2, 9, what is it? Because 2, 9 would be 11, and then 2, 7 would be 9, that would work. But if this is a 7, for instance, this would have to be 2, and this would have to be 4. That works too. That works too. Okay, this couldn't be all of this, right? It's either 3, well, it is. It's either 3 or 4 or 7 and 2. Okay, and if this is 7, 4, this would be 3, and this would be 2. Right? I am missing something, right? Must be. I'm not sure what though. Because all of these combinations seem to work all of a sudden. What am I missing? What am I missing? I have to take them one by one. 2 and 7. We can't have, this would be 7. This would be 2. 7 would require a 4 here. Okay, and 4 would, can't have 5. And it can't have another 7. Oh, right. So that's why. Right. So now, so the 2, 7 doesn't work for that reason, because 7 would require 4, and then there's nothing to put here, because we would like to have the 5, but that's taken. So this is not 2, 7. This is 3, 4, and 3, 4 would require here, we're not 2, 3, or 4. It would require the 7, okay? And the 7 would require a 4, this would be a 3, and what do we have on the other side? Well, we have a 2. So this becomes a 9, right? And this is a 2, this is a 4, a 2, a 4, and a 7. Did that resolve anything? Okay, we have another 5 here. Do we know anything about this box? No, nada. 5. Could this be a normal 5? Well, yeah, 1, 5. 1, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3, both work, right? Okay, but if this is a 5, to get to 9, we're going to need 4 here. Is that possible? Unfortunately, yes. Or fortunately. Alright, what about if this is a 4? Then we'd need a 5. That's, no. If this is a 4, this becomes an 8 or a 10. So if this is a 4, we'd need a 4, which is possible, or a 6, which is not possible, but a 4 would be possible. What about if this is a 6? If this is a 6, this is as well a 10 or an 8. A 6 with 2 doesn't work, and a 10 would require a 4. Oh, so this is a 4 in all situations. Okay. This puzzle is really, really nice. Okay, this is not a 4. This has been resolved probably a long time ago. I just didn't see this 4. Okay, so this becomes a 4. Are we getting into just Sudoku territories? Not yet, I think. Still have to figure this out, or this. So if this is 4, this would be a 1, 3. No, that's not possible. Okay, because of this 1, 3, right? If this is a 5, then it's, well, it can't be 4 anymore, so it can't be 1, 4. It's a 2, 3. And if it's a 6, it would be a 1, 5. Okay. That's not helpful, is it? That's not helpful. We do know that there is a 5 here. Not very useful. Right. How do I go about that one then? 8, there's an 8, so we need to know if this is, but both work, or am I missing something? 6, 10, 5 is 9. Okay, yeah. Not sure. Not sure. Do I know anything about the 2? Nah, not particularly. Okay, maybe we can continue here. This is an 8. Yeah, that helps probably. And this is a 3. Okay, so this is either a 7, which is not possible. So this is an off by 1. So it's either a 6 or an 8. 8 is not possible, so it's a 6. Okay. Didn't help yet, but okay. What are these? Well, a 9 and a 7. Right. So this becomes a 9. And this is not a 9 anymore, so this is a 9. Right. Now we know that it's 2, so this is 7. This is 2. This is 7, 4. Okay, and what are we missing here? Oh, we're definitely missing a 3, so there is no 3 here. Okay, so this is a 3 and a 6. Right, so there's no 3 here, so there's no 2. This is a 1 and a 5. Okay, I think we cracked this one now. 7 and 8. Right, so what are we still missing here? A 1, a 2, and a 5. Okay, moment of truth. Very good. Yeah, really nice. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.